What's going on, everyone? I know it's early, but I'm just trying to squeeze in a stream before I go out tonight. So I definitely didn't want to skip the stream. So I'm here an hour and a half early. We're going to bang out a catch can and an airbox. And hopefully it'll be a nice smooth sailing stream. It is a little bit strange to stream while there are still businesses open around me, but that's just a me thing. It's got nothing to do with anything. I just want to test. I think we saw George hit like on the Facebook stream. Thank you, George, and welcome if you're here still. I don't know if the viewer count is. The viewer count doesn't seem to update. It just sort of says one viewer, and it's me. I'm fairly sure. But I was going to hit like on it as well and see if that actually works. Too. Yes, it does. I like my own stream. I actually just wanted to see if the liking on Facebook drops an ice cube in that glass, and it does. So, cool. Something happens apparently when that glass fills up. So basically, if you subscribe, if you like on any I think on Twitch, so I'm on Twitch, I'm on Facebook, I'm on YouTube right now. So if you subscribe on YouTube, we get a bigger ice cube than the one that's in there. And of course, donations fill that thing up as well, but I'm certainly not expecting any of those. But if you're on Facebook, click like on the stream. I'm very curious to know what happens when that cup fills up. I haven't seen it happen on another stream before, so it probably just like explodes or something and you know, empties out, I imagine. But, anyway, we are here, we're doing it. So this guy here. Righto, so we got an R33 catch can here. This is the last one to weld up from this batch. Still have my little keyway in the plate here. So got a couple of issues with the fit up on it. Which we've had to combat on another one from this batch, but we'll figure him out. So just wipe him down with some isopropyl and a microfiber cloth. It's just been sitting on the bench for a week or so, I think, so we'll just clean him up. Yeah, so first thing I'm going to do is weld up this top end here and get some heat into the part. And so dive into the settings. And let's see what we're working with. I have been welding nearly all day today. It's been a pretty huge day as far as getting work done. So I'm going to jump into profile number 1, which is my straight current setting for 2mm aluminium. It is auto pre-flow and post-flow, no pulse, and we're square wave, 130 Hertz and -33 on the AC balance. I actually wanted to just try, actually let's just jump back before we dive too deep in here. So today I was welding fittings on, and I used this profile for fittings. And yeah, so we're dropping it right down to 80 Hertz and with the Optima profile. And let's just check out. So I think I'm 150 amps in there. 154 amps, okay. So that's just, I just wanted to check what we got going on there. So let's drop this down to 110 and keep this on Optima. And just sort of want to see what happens. I like to make a change every now and then inevitably go back to whatever it was before I made the change. So up here I'm going to weld just around the end of this tank just to get some heat into it, and I will just pop this block on here just to weigh it down a little bit. Not so much to act as a chill block, but to sort of help it with earthing. I really don't like that setting. Feels really unstable, and it's actually giving really inconsistent heat into that weld. If I can show you over here, if it focus. Let's jump back to the machine. I think it's really just the maybe we can try sine wave just for curiosity's sake. The only reason I want to play around with them is because it changes how loud the machine is. Not a massive fan of the sine wave either. So that was the Optima. Sine wave is across here. I mean, it looks nice enough, but if we can get along that there, it's quite an undulating weld, which I really don't like. So from front on, it looks pretty good, but if you look down the weld, you can see the height variances in it. I'm not a massive fan of that. And I feel like coming down here, I'm really struggling to keep a consistent arc. So let's jump in here and go back to our tried and tested 130 hertz and square wave. I mean, I really do like to test things out and try different things, but there's just no point when it doesn't net a positive result. Okay, so square wave across the bottom there. It's just so crisp and nice and beautiful. I really like it. I don't know if it's a me thing, because I know some people really enjoy sine wave on this machine, but for me, I just can't. I keep trying. I keep trying, and I will continue to keep trying, but I just can't get the same crispness as the square wave. So next up, you guys come back to where I am. So up through this gap here, this seam here rather, you can see that massive gap right there. This is something that we will definitely use a pulse setting for. So on program number 1 here, which we've just been using, I'm just going to save the changes we've made, even though we haven't changed anything ultimately, just to make sure it is as we left it. So ordinarily I would use this program here, program number 3. I just want to take a quick look at program number 2 and just see what the amperage is. So 150 amp on that one. So what I'm going to do is go to program number 3, and what I'm going to do in there is just increase the pulse time from 0.83 seconds to 1 second, and I'm also, is this the right tube? No, I spun my tubes around here, and I think it's this one. I'm also going to use a 2.4mm filler. I had to, the way that I mounted them on the table here, I had to flip the tube holder, and the only rods that I actually moved to the right position were the 1.6 ones I use all the time. Okay, that was as good as it was ever going to be. So I had to feed quite a bit of filler in, even using this 2.4 mil to fill that. I mean, that was almost a 3 mil gap there. I did just fusion weld up here where the gap continued. But yeah, it looks pretty good. Pretty happy with that. I will just put this 2.4 mil rod away so I don't get it confused as we're powering through with these 1.6 mil rods. Or I'll throw it on the floor and worry about it later. That works also. So from here, I'm going to just flip over and weld in the filter basket. And for that, we will revert those 1 second pulse back to... I actually did want to speed them up. I was going to go back to the 8.3 seconds, 0.83 seconds, but we'll go to... I think I tried this already now that I think about it, but we'll go to 0.769 seconds. And in here we're just going to seal up the corners and then we'll weld him out, see how that goes. Alright, I had the world's biggest blowout as I was coming along this side here. You can see it in the weld there. I don't know what it was. I think as I approached the tack it blew apart, but with that really fast pulse I just could not... I couldn't catch it again. I'll go back to the 8.3 that we've been having some really good success with. Yeah, it just is what it is. That's all we need the pulse setting for, so we'll just jump in there and save those changes just to make sure that pulse time has saved. And we'll go back to program number 1 and just double check that we're still on square wave, which we are. So on this part here, a little bit of distortion where we hung out a bit too long, but everything else looks pretty good. So I'm going to go ahead and do the curved side at the bottom now, this through here. I would change to my curved prop. We had great success with it the other night, but my curved prop is retired at the moment because we broke the attachment for it, and I still haven't 3D printed anymore. I was actually thinking about that this morning, and then I was thinking I should bring my 3D printer into the shop so I could do it today, but I just didn't. I just didn't have the time. G'day, Daniel. It's actually afternoon. I'm pretty early tonight. I have no idea what the time is there. It must be like 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning for you. But I'm about an hour early on my stream today. $2:30. It's pretty good guess. It's pretty crazy time to still be up or have woken up if that's the case. But as always, I appreciate you being here. So we're going to do this curve in 2 bites, or 3 bites as the case is. Since we're not using that curve prop tonight, so we will go to this fold seam here. So you can see the fold underneath here, and then reposition and do the uphill. All right, that went pretty smoothly. Loading up your argon so you can exchange them. Freaking awesome, man. Bet you're bloody excited to start welding again. Chris is here. G'day, Chris. Sorry about the early start today, but I'm really hoping to go to the movies with my wife tonight, so I thought I'd get the stream done early rather than not at all. So not too bad through there. Definitely with the straight prop, there's a noticeable change in the width of the profile, but I feel like the other night, we did 2 things the other night, which was the curved prop, which I think got us better results, and doing this backside here, which we'll get to after if this camera focuses. All in one pass, which we'll try again this afternoon, but we'll see how we go when we get there. So it looks like this tack here has popped, and it's caused a little bit of overhang on this top plate, so we're about to do that now, and I'll try and be super mindful to keep the bead even as I go around there. It's just like a little bit of added difficulty. Which is right where this hole is, which makes it a little bit exciting. But that should be okay going through there. Let's just see what happens. I could not have more trouble if I tried just then. I think I got my filler rod caught on the USB cable connected to my helmet, and I could not get it untangled there. It's on the floor somewhere now. But just as I started welding there, this part started wobbling like mad. So we'll just prop the back up there, and I can't afford to chase a wobble as well as try and get a nice weld around this overhang. All right, fingers crossed I won't get caught up this time. All right, I didn't even check. Did that camera freeze? I had a misstart on the arc, and I should have stopped and checked. Too late now. I don't have the stream up. But all that aside, Did pretty well. You can definitely see that the base material mixed in with the weld there. There's definitely a different look to the weld as it goes where that overhang was. But all in all, once it's powder coated, I don't think you would have any idea at all. Looks really good. I'm just going to, can I show you that there? So just down here we've got a bit of a bigger gap than I'd like. Just close it up a little bit to not distort the part too much. And I'll get this big chill block on here. And my filler rods are just out of control, but I'll be able to get through one of these short ones now. Okay, not too bad across the front there. Usual pitfalls with the internal baffling and the holes. You can see just above the two holes it dips in just a fraction. But it looks really nice as far as the weld goes. Now we're going to cruise down this back straight. I really feel like something's wrong, like my chair's in the wrong spot or something. Super uncomfortable right now. Today I was welding and I walked off like completely oblivious that my helmet was plugged in, and I basically tore everything out of the helmet. I walked off pretty quickly. Usually I unplug it during the day, but I didn't today. But nothing feels right now. I have up here, I don't know if I can show you at all, it's pretty chaotic, but can I? No, I can't go. Oh, maybe I can. I have this, which is like a clip-on phone holder thing that I've actually put a GoPro mount on, but I use that to try and move the cord up and down to keep it out the way. Ripped that off the top of the bench, and it was just all chaos today. Okay. Yep, that camera's okay. What is going on? Alright, got that, which I don't feel like I've had it happen for a while. I used to do it all the time, but just a real noticeable difference where the internal baffling that's pushed up right against this edge here ends. And then I was piling the heat in, and then it got away from me until I readjusted. I don't feel like that's happened for a while, but things feel a bit strange tonight, so not bad by any means, but definitely noticeable. You can see it from every angle there that it dips in after the baffle. You can see the distortion there of where the baffle is welded in on the inside, and that's a big panel. It's actually a big square inside there where it touches this lid, this side, and here where you can see that distortion down there. It's pinned in that direction as well, but not a big issue, but something that I wish wasn't there. I wonder what's going on tonight. Things just don't feel right tonight. I feel like my angles are off. I feel like the machine is not getting a crisp arc. Everything is plugged in okay. The actual torch feels a bit hotter as well. I wonder if coolant levels are low. Looks okay. Don't know, I might have to do a service tomorrow. My laser actually needs a coolant flush and change, so it might be a good excuse to do all three of the machines that run on coolant. Just as a reminder, just tell myself on stream so I remember. So I'm going to try and pass through here in one run because it worked excellent the other day. Just thinking, I wonder if I just sort of cock a chill block from the table to my little welding platform. That might help with the earthing. We'll see. My third hand is away in the drawer at the moment. I'm not going to bother grabbing it. Okay, I mean, it's not as impressive as it was the other night. I don't know what's going on tonight. I still like it though. I still like that there's no stop start there, but that was definitely a smoother arc. So we'll have to put that down to the earthing, which will continue to just prop that across. And my earth clamp is still clamped to the table, so I have the clip on the table and then a strong hand clamp bolting it down to the table as well. Okay. Not, oh, excuse me. Not a bad weld to end up on. Looks pretty nice. Yeah, a bit disappointed with that. With this filter basket weld in here with that massive blowout. And two, this weld across the back here, there's really nothing that I would have done differently though, so I can't really beat myself up about that. But this weld inside this filter basket, upping that pulse time was, yeah, it was very difficult to control the heat. But we've reverted it back now. So that's an R33 catch can. That's the last one in this set. We've got to put fittings and brackets on it yet, and I think there's 3 on the bench here, but there's a few to do. I was going to do another thing tonight, but we're approaching 5 o'clock. We didn't quite get an hour tonight. Didn't even make it to the stream start time, but at least if anybody does come along to check out the stream, there'll be fresh content there. So I'm going to wrap it up there. It's really just a quick little stream tonight. Daniel, thanks for stopping by. If you're still here, that's bloody awesome. Chris as well. As always, thank you so much for taking your time. The time out of your day is actually the words I wanted to say. I apologise for the short stream and the odd time. Tomorrow, full intention of being here at 5:30 in the afternoon as normal. I do have a couple of customers in the afternoon that I've tried to sort of get in and out around the stream. but yeah, we've got stuff to go on with tomorrow, so there's plenty of stuff to weld. I did make a couple of custom catch cans today that I wish I could have done on stream, but there just wasn't the time to meet the deadline with them. That's it. I did want to ask, which is probably not the stream for it, but not a single person has commented on the music missing from the welding screens. I miss it, but I am curious to know if you think that it adds anything or not having it is better, because it's quite the process to try and find music now when we're streaming on Facebook as well. So I guess just looking for feedback, as if in, God, I can't put words together today. I really just want to know if you think the stream is enhanced by the background music or not. That's really the very, very short question. Thank you so much, Chris. We're going to see the new Thor movie. I'm very excited. Fingers crossed that it's not too busy tonight. It is school holidays from what I understand. I'm going to go. Thank you so much, everybody. All the sound of the welding is good. Yes, yeah, I'm pretty sure that I knew your answer already, and I'm happy with that. I do like to hear the beat in the background while I'm working, and it does let me know that I've picked the right screen, because I can't hear the welding through the earpiece and in the real world. But yes, I think maybe getting a better microphone and tuning the welding sound might be good. But anyway, this is totally off topic. Thank you so much for your answer. That's all I really wanted. Have a good night, everybody. Thank you so much. Hit subscribe, hit like. If you're on Facebook, hit like as well. That actually helps out the stream and pushing that around to people. Sharing is something you can do on Facebook as well, which really helps me out too. Maybe not this stream, because it's probably not the best one to start people out on, but if you're on YouTube, subscribe to the channel here and you'll get informed every time I go live, which is 4 nights a week at this point. Thank you, everybody. Have an awesome night, and I will see you all tomorrow.